Hello and welcome everyone to this live demo session on SAP Analytics Cloud training with me, Anubhav. In this live demo session, we are going to look at introduction to SAP Analytics Cloud. We will try and understand who is this training for and followed by that a live use case in this system. We will understand why we need SAP Analytics Cloud, especially if you are already working in the field of SAP and data insights and analytics, and how does it help you to transform your career. This is a live demo session. My name is Anubhav and I have 20 years of experience in the field of SAP. I have extensively worked on ABAP programming language along with the technologies like SAP S4HANA and SAP BTP. My main core areas are application development, data analytics, data model, and data designing. In this journey of next 40 hours of Analytics Cloud training, you will understand the core concepts of SAC along with planning, designer, predictive, and the BI capabilities. It is a complete cloud based solution offered by SAP to design and give meaningful insights to your data. In today's demo, we will understand what is Analytics Cloud, who is this training for, so you can map this training with your respective roles. Why should you learn SAP Analytics Cloud? What's the future outlook? Followed by that, we have a live demo scenario and some of the FAQs asked by you. So let's understand what is SAP Analytics Cloud. First of all, SAP Analytics Cloud is a software as a service solution, which means unlike traditional BW or SAP ECC systems, you don't have to buy hardware, procure DVDs, have a basis team to set up the entire infrastructure in your premise. Rather, Analytics Cloud is offered like a Gmail, like a software as a service. You simply open the browser, subscribe to the service, and start consuming it. In our next session, I will discuss more about difference between on-premise and cloud systems, which will make it more clear for you. So Analytics Cloud is a complete, confident, contextual tool to turn your insights into the action. It is complete because it offers end-to-end decision making with analytical capabilities at a single place. It allows you to take smarter and confident decisions powered by AI driven insights, which are delivered to us naturally. It is contextual to provide you the information across your enterprise products, cloud and non cloud products, and then combine it with your actions on top of your business processes. It also turns all the insights into the action to also help you to develop closed loop scenarios where you not just read the analytics, read the data, but you can also take meaningful actions on top of your data, which can write the data back to your ERP or business warehouse systems. So, who is this training for? How can you map this training correspondingly to your job role? If you're working like a BI or a Bob J consultant like Christopher, who would want to embrace the change in technology and would like to build amazing reports and run your reports on Analytics Cloud, this training is going to help you. If you're working like a BW consultant, for example, like Anna, and want to consume your existing BEX queries and your existing BW data models for the purpose of analytics in the cloud, then this training is also going to help you because you will learn live data connections with BW. If you are a Scrum professional like Oscar, who would want to understand the portfolio of cloud and specifically what is there for us when it comes to data analytics and data insights in the cloud by SAP and plan the future strategy for your company, this training is also going to help you. If you are a college fresher or any SAP consultant and want to build amazing dashboards and plan your move into the world of SAP Cloud Solution. This training can also help you as there is no prerequisite for this training. So, why should a SAP professional learn Analytics Cloud? You might have already seen or worked with some of the SAP tools and technologies already, but now you're seeing a shift, a change in the industry, a change in the tone, the way consultants are demanded by the industry. So specifically, some of the SAP products are now coming to the end of support, and many of these products and the features are now moving to the latest cloud-based toolings with SAC. So if you're working as a Bob J consultant, as data insight designer or data analytics consultant in a organization, you would see that going forward, all the desktop discovery tool related to Bob J are going to be obsolete. So the only choice of option you have for the data exploration is Analytics Cloud. If you're doing reporting using Bob J Set Analytics, then you can either continue to use SAP Crystal Reports, or the other option when it comes to cloud is SAP Analytics Cloud. When it comes to dashboard design and application design, the Bob J Designer Studio, which was completely built on Adobe Flash technology, is now deprecated. So going forward, you will majorly focus on SAP Analytics Cloud. You can at least continue to use Lumira by 2024, end of 2024, but going forward, all the customers will move to Analytics Cloud. When it comes to business planning, currently you may be using SAP BPC for that. Going forward, if you plan to do your planning for finance, HR, budget, all sort of stuff, then the only tool available in the cloud right now is Analytics Cloud tool. So this is the reason why an existing SAP consultant should look forward to upskill themselves as the industry demands you to change to move into the cloud technologies. So what can you expect in the next 40 hour of this journey? In this next 40 hour of the training, I will be taking you through this entire training into 4 different phases. In the phase 1, we will begin with BI. We will understand the core concepts of business intelligence. What is dimension? What is measure? What is data model? What is modeling? We'll understand dashboard designs, best practices, templates, stories, different kinds of experiences what SAP offers when it comes to Analytics Cloud. How do you design and develop amazing dashboards and publish them to the users? Along with digital boardroom experience, where you can combine data analytics and insights across different SAP products to a single. In the phase 2, we will begin with planning data models. We'll understand some of the planning jargons and build end-to-end planning scenarios, including value driver trees and data actions. In the third phase, I will take you to SAP Analytics Cloud Analytic Designer tool, where you learn about how to use Analytic Designer with coding skills like lightweight JavaScript and create live and acquired data connections with BW and S4HANA systems to pull out the data. We'll also talk about data analyzer tools as well. Then finally, we will discuss about the predictive capability. So Analytics Cloud brings the predictive capability at your doorstep with simplicity. Even you have no idea of complicated data design or AI data models or machine learning, you still will be able to use the Smart Assist portfolio and features provided by SAP to design and develop amazing analytics and insights for you. Without any coding or Python skills, you can apply machine learning and get better data insights on your data. Having said that, let's now begin our today's use case live in the system. Assume you are working in a news agency. You have been asked to analyze the present or the most recent elections data, the Lok Sabha elections held in India, and your manager or your team is asking you to build an amazing dashboard for the same. Utilizing this Lok Sabha elections results data, We will be able to get deeper insights, take a closer look at the political dynamics in the largest democracy of the world. So let's try and understand our data set first. When it comes to our data set, I've got you in the Excel file. We have the name of the constituency number, the leading candidate who won the election, and the party which won the election from that constituency. Along with that, we have trailing candidate and trailing party with the margin of votes with which they won the election. So this is in totality our data set right now. Very easy to understand as it's a very commonly available use case in the market. I will be now uploading this data in SAP Analytics Cloud and build an amazing dashboard for you. So let's get into system without wasting further time. I will head over back to our SAC system. So this is the screen, how it looks like for your software as a service solution. As I mentioned, you will not get any SAP GUI or a special tool access. Directly, you can open your browser and access the subscription for the Analytics Cloud. I'll also put some lights on the subscription model in unit number 2, how you decide about the subscription for SAC, what are the different subscription models which are available provided by SAP, how do you decide the costing, and also the aspects related to the setup. You will also be able to get an access to the system to do hands-on practice throughout our journey of the training. SAP is offering a free experience trial for Analytics Cloud with which all of you will be able to do hands-on. And in my next class tomorrow, I will explain you how to set up your free Analytics Cloud trial account to be able to practice and follow my course. Having said that, this is our home screen, and on the left, you can see the panel, typical panel like any other tool, where you get different type of options like checking out the files and folders, creating the dashboards, which are called as stories, building analytical applications through coding, analyzing the data by connecting your Analytics Cloud tool to different variety of data sources like BW or BEX queries, performing digital boardroom access where you can design and develop amazing digital boardroom experiences coming across multiple departments, creating your data models with the data sets and data models, direct data models like PI and planning models, accessing also the live data from live systems, performing planning specific tasks like data actions, allocations, multi actions, and creating planning calendars for your organization and teams. Along with that, applying predictive scenarios with the help of powerful machine learning capability. Having said that, let's move on now to the home and bring in our data set for today's demonstration into the system. So I'll head over back to my computer where I have my data set here, and I'm just going to simply drag and drop that to my Analytics Cloud system. System now acquires all the data. Acquires means it stores the data behind the scene in the cloud inside of an HANA database. I will explain more about the architecture of Analytics Cloud in next episode. And then you can start data wrangling. What is data wrangling? Data wrangling is a process of analyzing your data, looking at the aspects of your data in terms of dimensions and measures, making small tweaks and adjustments of your data, like doing data formatting, truncating, joining, combining, splitting your data, and do minor modifications on the data to cleanse your data. Once your data cleansing is complete, you can store the data in the system for the uses of data insights and analytics. You can see there is one issue which was found in the data set. System has found one issue by analyzing the data. So here you can see it has also categorized our data, like some are dimensions and some are measures. So you can see the ones which are marked with alphabets, they are dimensions, and the ones which are marked with the numbers, they are measures. Measures are usually the numeric data of our data set. Now you can see there is an issue which was found by looking at the data by SAC. that there are inconsistent numeric formatting. So some or the other place, maybe there is inconsistent formatting for the numbers, which is actually just a warning, not a red issue. Yes. And you can actually also look at, these validations which it has done. It is found, some data, like you can see here, it has found blank. So in that case, we can do a replacement, and we can say replace all those blank values with 0, because in a numeric column having a blank value doesn't make sense. So I cleanse my data. So this is called data wrangling. You can wrangle your data, cleanse it before you go for final analytics. Having said that, I'm happy. So I've got constituency, I've got leading candidate name, party name, the margin with which they won the election, and the result. So I'm happy with this data set. So it's time that we can build our dashboard. So on the one side, you can see your data, and on the other side, you can already see here the story. So story is nothing but your dashboard, where you can design and develop your analytics and your insights. You can project these insights to the business, and the business can then try to understand it in an easy manner. So rather than looking at millions of records, we would get a better insights on the data now. So first of all, I will come back. This is how the page look like. So every story consists of pages. It's a very modular design, and a page consists of panes. You see these panes, and each pane consists of widgets. So right now I've not added any widget at the moment. So now I'll just rename the page, and let's rename it to say elections 2024. And then here on the left, I just put, let's say, some of the KPIs. So I just put some of the statistics. So I would want to know what are the total number of constituencies across which the elections was held. So we'll just select the left pane. Yes, you can also drag and drop it the way you want. And in the left pane, I'm going to now add a chart control. So I just click on the chart button, and there you go. It's fully drag and drop. Even a school student can learn Analytics Cloud because it doesn't require any prior coding experience. So now I can come back, and I will choose here the indicator as numeric bullet point, and we will add a measure to choose here the total number of count of constituencies. So we don't have that direct count over here. So we can just go ahead to create a calculation. And now we will choose an aggregation to basically count my dimensions and how many total constituencies were there for elections. So I can say constituency count. I can click on OK. And there were total 541 constituencies across which the elections were held. I copy and paste the chart. And the next one, I would want to know what are the total number of votes which were casted across all these constituencies. So I can click on add, and I can again go for the, the margin, and system says that total margin of votes across 541 constituency was this much. So it was 8 crore 79 lakh 93,000 votes, which were uh, which were the difference of votes across this constituency between the winning candidate and the losing candidate. Yes. So what was the average number of votes per constituency that I want to calculate? So I can again copy and paste my chart. That's my third statistics, and this time I will use a formula. So here I will now do the calculation for total number of votes which were casted. So constituency margin divide by control space, and I can say constituency count. So I can say average votes. So I click on OK, and there you go. 1,62,650.18 votes across, on average basis, was the difference between the winning and the losing candidates across 541 constituency. Good. That's a nice top level analysis of the total data. So how many total parties were involved in the election? We want to know. So now we can say election dashboard. I would just want to know the total number of political parties which were involved. So we can just add another calculation to aggregate the count of my total number of the leading parties. So parties count. Click OK. So there were totally 42 parties in total. They were competing against each other for the elections. Wow, nice. So that is a nice statistics at a top level KPI for the data. And then next one, then I will want to show here how many total votes difference was there between the winning candidate of a party and the losing candidate of a party per candidate wise. We can get that, but maybe I want to show the total votes distribution across, or I mean total constituency winnings for each party. So that will be my next chart I would like to add. And here I would add a donut chart to show the total total constituency count versus the parties. So let me put here the constituency or average vote, and I wanted to show per party. So what is leading party? So these were the average votes per leading party in these constituencies. Yeah. And what I will do now here is I just only rank top five. So you can see these were the top five parties where we had these average votes per leading party was there. Or maybe let me show the constituency count where they win. Yes. So almost 50% of constituency were won by BJP, Bharatiya Janata Party. You can clearly see the number of constituencies where they had high impact. And you see the second 20% goes to Congress. So maybe I just want to only see the top three. So let me go to top three. And now these are the top three leading parties across which did pretty well when it comes to the elections. Okay, so next one I would like to add the table control to show the detailed transactional data, where I would show uh, the constituency name, the uh, candidate name, leading party name, and also the uh, yeah, just show the vote count difference. So constituency uh, average votes and what was the margin with which they won. Yes, this is the data set what we get now over here. And last but not the least, I would like to finally add a drill down capability. So based on the selection of our donut chart, I would like to filter the data in the table. So I can go back to more analysis and say linked analysis, and then I'll say all widgets on the page, filter on data point selection. This is the setting I choose, and Analytics Cloud will automatically show me a drill down ability now. So I can go to the final touch for the dashboard. So I can go to design, gradient fill, and I change the color a bit. Yes, for my dashboard, you can see I also select the right panel. I can just go with the color, normal color, and just go with the different color over there. So this is the way I can actually make my design pretty look good. Then I can also go back to the page preference, because on a dark color background, the white color look much better on the foreground side. So let's change the color for all the tables, all the charts, all the text. So we will be having detailed discussion on all these settings. As it's a demo session, I'm just giving you a perspective and an idea of how exactly we could develop a nice dashboard with our practical use case in almost no time. Yeah. So I apply that now, and you would see that the foreground color changed to white. And of course, I can now head over back to just change it to gradient dark color. That looks much better. You can see how beautiful the view looks for our dashboard. Yeah. So this is how exactly you can combine and build the dashboard quite quickly with the data set. Yeah. So in almost no time, we were able to design and develop an amazing dashboard based on the election commission or based on the election result data. Having said that, let me now move on to some of the FAQs related to this training, which you may be having in your mind. So, are there any prerequisite to learn this course? So, no. With Anubhav Trainings, there is zero prerequisite, as we will cover everything for you from scratch, from beginning, which includes even the fundamentals of SAP, BTP, SAP, BW, analytics, what is analytics, what is BI, what is database, what is HANA. Yes, yes, we will be covering all of that, including introduction to HANA, S4 HANA, and BW on HANA. What are the topics which we will cover? As I mentioned at the beginning, we will be covering all the major topics which covers the entire portfolio of Analytics Cloud. That includes BI planning, predictive, designer, digital boardroom, live data connection, and also a bit of administration. So, Anubhav, how do I practice this training? What about the server access? So, you can practice this course on a free trial provided by SAP. And in my next class tomorrow, I will show you how do you access a free Analytics Cloud trial access. So you can get started with this training. You can practice and do hands-on yourself in the system. So will you show live data connection? If yes, which are the systems? So I will show live data connection with HANA, with S4 HANA, with BPC, and with BW. All the different systems. I will be demonstrating you the live data connection. So how to enroll for this course? So the duration of this course is 40 hours. And to enroll for this training, you have to mail us on contact@anubhavtrainings.com. That is how you can enroll for this end-to-end course, which is starting today in the live mode for Analytics Cloud. Where can I find the detailed course outline for this course? So there's a course page on our official website. You can also check the description of this video where you will find that. To check out the complete course details, yeah, complete topic detail in the PDF form, you can already go and check that out on the website. So will I also get the study material? Yes, we will be providing you the PPT, PDF, and of course the publicly available links of the URL for the documentation. Is this training a real-time training? Yes, we will be covering a lot of real-time scenarios, case studies, exercises as part of this journey. So you will be comfortably able to understand and learn the core concepts of Analytics Cloud. What about Analytics Cloud certification? So towards the end of this training, I will guide you in a dedicated session about the process for certification exam, the topics which will cover, what are the weightage of each topic, and some of the important tips and tricks to crack the certification exam for Analytics Cloud. So can I also attend the course in video mode if the live class doesn't suit me? Yes, you can. You can actually opt for live batch, or you can also go with pre-recorded video sessions. They are same quality, same thing. So you can also go and watch video mode training. And if you have questions, you can shoot them up across email to me. Having said that, once again, thank you so much for being part of this demo today. I try to keep it as concise, as simple as possible. From our next class tomorrow onwards, we'll begin with introduction to cloud, different cloud offerings, and we will set up our Analytics Cloud account with this training. With that, Anubhav signing out. Thank you once again for joining this demo session, and I hope to see you in my next class tomorrow at the same time. Have a nice day. Goodbye.